So in this week's Torah portion, Toldot, I want to focus on a cute little vort that Nechama Leibovich taught us. So we're told right after the whole mess up where Rivka tells Jacob, get dressed up as Esau, and there's the whole switcheroo, and he gets the blessing when Isaac thinks that Jacob is Esau, and so on and so forth. And then Esau comes, Esav comes to Isaac and says, bless me. And then Isaac thinks, wait a second, then who just left? And then we are told once Esau understands what happened, Veizak zaka gdola umara, right? This horrific cry, like a wolf. And from here, Nechama Leibovich wants to tell us something about crime and punishment. She starts by telling us that there's this midrash that tells us that anyone who says that God can will forget something, will let something go, a vatran, someone who'll just let it pass. He says this person can't live because it doesn't work this way. And then he says, and then Nechama Leibovich says, do you want to know how this went? God doesn't forget anything, and there's a crime and punishment for everything. So once Esau gave this horrific zakah gdola umara, do you know when that echo fulfills itself in Jewish history? In Shushan. The day that Mordechai, after the decree of Haman, he lets out a zakah gdola umara. He does the exact same thing, and that is when the Jewish people get punished for what Esav did. Meaning there's divine providence, God doesn't forget, and there's crime and punishment. You do something, you're going to have to get paid. It doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. It's going to happen at some point in history. And when you think about it, interestingly, so we got punished in Shushan due to what happened to Esau. But there's another midrash that Rabbi Akiva, now that I think about it, teaches us. Why was Sarah, she lived 127 years, and serendipitously Achashverosh rules 127 kingdoms, or different countries within his kingdom. It's to teach you that Esther HaMelkah was able to do what she did. She was able to change the decree that was to befall upon the Jews in each one of those 127 countries within Achashverosh's kingdom due to Sarah's good nature, due to her mitzvot. So you have here a biblical epic, a saga happening between Sarah and what's happening with Rivka and Esau, these two women enacting two very different ways, and as a result, the ripple effect, the culmination of it, is in Shushan. And at the end of the day, I'm going to just add in here the Sfat Emet, where one asks himself, what was the Torah trying to do that Yaakov had to be cloaked as Esau in order to get a blessing from Isaac? It's to teach you that only Hashem was meant to give this blessing. And Yitzchak wasn't meant to know what he's doing. It was almost as if the text wants to show you Hashem's the one who's pulling the strings here. Hashem is the one who's deciding what's going to go in here, and this is the way it's going to go. So thoughts on the Torah portion of Toldot, Nechama Leibovich, Rabbi Akiva, and Sfat Emet. Shabbat Shalom.